This is the storage space that contains about, I'd say about 40% of my collection. I know that a couple diehard collectors are going to be very, very upset with me after they look at a few of these pieces. For instance, if you look behind this Flint mini bust, there's Transformers Generation 1 Fortress Maximus. The box used to be in really good condition, but since it's been stored in storage spaces and moved around for the book that I did, it's not in such great condition. The figure's mint though, but I just want to preface this with a little disclaimer stating that some of the toys are going to be in, the boxes are going to be in interesting condition, but there's a lot of it. So I guess the first thing that we can look at is the vintage Star Wars. There's some Empire Strikes Back. Trying to find the good stuff. Here's some Power of the Force. These are all in mint condition, just sealed, so when I do the Star Wars book, eventually, they're ready to go. I took a couple boxes out of the vintage Star Wars stuff. Here's a Tauntaun in a really crappy box that's been packed away securely. There he is, Yoda the Jedi Master, on an ESB card, Empire Strikes Back card. There's a Y-Wing fighter, a boxed actual scale twin pod cloud car. Well, not actual scale for the figures. Here are some nice vintage pieces. Jabba the Hutt. I think I have 2 or 3 sets of those. Same thing with the tail, Patrol Dewback. A boxed TIE Fighter. Jabba the Hutt playset accessories. Boxed X-Wing Fighter. Boxed Patrol Dewback. Oh, it looks like I still have the inserts on that one. Isn't that nice? The Sears exclusive Cloud City playset still have all the footholes and foot pegs. The Wampa, I never realized what a small box that is. Look at that, that's tiny. You could pack like 20 of these on the store shelves. Another exclusive Hoth Ice Planet playset. And here's one of my prized possessions. Power of the Force 84 Tatooine skiff. Because it was sealed, I just had it shrink wrapped. I think I have a Droid Factory playset that I shrink wrapped because it was sealed as well. Again, don't get angry at the way I put them aside. Put them inside these boxes. Let's see what's in here. Repro decals for the X-Wing Fighter, repro decals for the TIE Fighter. There's a sealed Droid Factory, and you can look at the price tag. It was originally $12.95, then $9.97, and now $6.97. So whoever bought it, it's still sealed. Star Wars boxed Landspeeder. My favorite Star Wars playset, Imperial Attack Base. I had 3 of these as a child. I asked all my friends to give them to me, and I traded them stuff for them. More Star Wars stuff. Rebel Command Center Adventure Set. And what a great vehicle. Well, for the time, what a great vehicle. Darth Vader's Star Destroyer. I've always found this really interesting, and I wanted to point this out to fans. On the back, if you look at the instructions on the back, it says, Darth talks to the Grand Vizier with the pretend viewing screen. So at this point in the films, the Emperor wasn't even named. He was known as the Grand Vizier. Really strange stuff. But a great box vehicle. Looks like a Han Solo on an Empire Strikes Back card. It's the ugly Han Solo. One of my favorite pictures on a card back is the Princess Leia on Star Wars card. I just wish it wasn't the free Boba Fett offer, but what can you do? Ramba. FX7 medical droid. Star Wars Stormtrooper on a 12-back card. I love the descriptions of weapons on the back. I always found that fascinating. The first Star Wars figures I ever bought were in Belgium, because my mom's family's from Belgium, and I remember going to a toy store that had these on American cards, actually. And I remember looking at them, and I thought that was really cool that they put pictures of them with accessories. Logray, the Ewok Medicine Man. Hammerhead. Malkeely, the Rancor Keeper. EV-99, I always like to have one on card because the mouths are always loose and so are the legs. Jawa on a Star Wars card, again a 12-back card. And the last one in this box is the Bespin Security Guard White. Here's the old AT-AT. It's actually in pretty good condition, and inside is where I keep all the weapons and accessories. Just easier to put them inside the vehicle, that way I don't have to root through boxes forever. Here's some newer He-Man stuff. Just lately, the commemorative series has caught on fire because of the limited numbers, limited edition 1 of 10,000. I think I have 5 or 6 sealed cases of the new sculpts that Mattel did. Look at that. That is just amazing. Some of DC's 13-inch figures. Barry Allen Flash. I mean, these aren't that impressive because you could have gotten, or you can still get, a bunch of these at retail. My favorite of the bunch, Lex Luthor. Look at that, just right out of Challenge of the Super Friends. Gorgeous laser pistol. I love the canisters on his chest. Stands. This Green Lantern's going for quite a bit of money now. I think he's $150, $180 figure. Hal Jordan Green Lantern. I do get some of the Transformers Masterpieces. I think at my house I have the Optimus Prime. I think this is my Dungeons and Dragons box. There's Kellic on a crappy card, but guess what? It's mint on card, and it's nice to have mint samples of every toy line. Fortress of Trepang's playset. Here's some loose figures. Loose AD&D figures with all their weapons and accessories. I got these from my friend Aaron Pearson, one of my oldest childhood friends. Anyone who remembers the old classic Bugs Bunny cartoon where he has the bottle of ether and vanishing fluid. Fort Max, we've got to put you here. Styrofoam's intact, new labels, stuff like that. I used to do a lot of DC Direct stuff. These are all Alex Ross Justice and Kingdom Come figures. It's amazing when you look at, some of the stuff. There's a 12-inch Chewbacca from the original line. It looks like I lost a cartridge here somewhere. That's not good. But it's probably in the bag. Here's a good piece. "12-inch IG-88, the rarest of all the 12-inch Star Wars. Looks like we got a Han Solo minus a medallion. A couple Luke Skywalkers. I should probably say something about the comics as well. These comics are 3 high in the beginning, and after the Eternia playset, they fall off and it's straight comics on the ground all the way back. So we've got some Silver Age in here, some Green Lanterns. So, lots of comics in here too, but these are the towers for the Eternia playset. If you ever get a chance to buy it and you're a He-Man fan, I recommend getting one mint loose complete because the playset comes with 3 towers. The Skull Tower, the Snake Tower, and the main tower there. The 2 boxes of parts are here, and Castle Grayskull attaches to this section. Snake Mountain attaches to this section, and it spreads out like over 4.5, 5 feet. It's a beautiful playset, and my wife hated me for it.